Hello everyone and welcome to your second royal reading today, a Monday here at MadWorldTarot. It is a bit mad in my world, all singing, dancing, so short readings today, short and cheerful readings hopefully today, possibly no readings at all tomorrow. I will be back on Wednesday, hopefully. Tinseltown Tarot on the tarot table for this reading, and this is about Balenciaga. And a little bit of a reveal in the cut interview with their new designer, Pierpaolo Piccioli, and he came out and said he was asked, I'm sure a planted question, he was asked how Meghan got to be the centerpiece of the Balenciaga show in Paris, and he said, and I'm quoting, "Meghan and I met some years ago, and we've been texting ever since. She reached out and said she'd love to come to the show. There was no strategy or big orchestration. I didn't tell anyone she was coming. I wanted it to stay a surprise." End of quote. And in my opinion, it was such a surprise for Balenciaga, such a bad surprise, because all their past got raked over when Meghan Markle showed up in that ill-fitting outfit that was obviously last-minute scramble for her, that they sent old Pierpaolo out and said, wind it back, because of course Meghan's people had been spinning a yarn, and the yarn they had been spilling was that she was paid a 7-figure sum to show up for Balenciaga, and there might have been some payments changing hands. Neil Sean, cough, cough, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, was alluding to those kinds of things without saying it in a recent video. But I doubt very much a 7-figure sum, and I doubt very much that going forward there is going to be some sort of collaboration between Madame Markle and Balenciaga. But anyway, Tinseltown Tarot on the tarot table. We're going to ask how Pierpaolo feels about Madame and how things went down. We're going to ask how Balenciaga feels about the whole thing. We're going to ask how Meghan feels her little ruse rumbled, in my opinion. And we're going to ask how her career as a fashionista is going to go, her new career that she's just decided to have, conveniently when all her other careers have collapsed, have failed, have flopped. So that's what we're going to ask. It's pretty humiliating for her to be called out and exposed like this, really, that it was just a casual meeting, as Tom Sykes has written in his Substack. He said it's quite typical modus operandi for Meghan to pretend to be bosom buddies with someone, and then it turns out they have barely glancing acquaintances. And interesting for Tom Sykes, of all people, to say that. But it is her modus operandi to pretend to be big chummies with someone, and then it turns out they don't know each other at all. We saw it on With Love Meghan, that they were introduced on set, who alleged close friends, never met before. So rather humiliating. And let's see, oh yeah, Strength card in reverse. I say rather humiliating, and we get a card of humiliation as our underlying energy. It's her card, Leo energy. Apologies to all other Leos. Strength card, looking strong, looking bold, sweeping the scene, taking the scene by storm, and making it all about herself, but actually just really humiliating, embarrassing, looking really vulnerable, looking really quite weak, coming off as quite desperate and thirsty and needy. Leo energy, of course, is about the self, and in reverse it can be quite thirsty for attention. I'm treading carefully here. So that is the underlying energy situation with this Pierpaolo interview in the cut. Ironically, the cut, because that's where, of course, Meghan had that interview and got that poor unfortunate person who wrote the snarky piece removed, allegedly. Anyway, Six of Swords is our situation. There she is, and we saw her in and out of limos in her 2 large shoes and smiling well, she didn't smile because, she wasn't in a smiling mood. She was doing her fashion experiment, and so she was doing her Zoolander thing. But it's very much the scenario. Six of Swords is transitioning, and she was trying to transition from one identity to as the homemaker, the lifestyle influencer, and the jam maker, and the wine trampler, to fashionista, but not succeeding in transitioning. Card in reverse, staying in a very difficult energy with the Six of Swords in reverse, staying in trouble, really. And if she thought that she was just going to rebrand herself on the spot like that, and all the past was going to be forgotten, no, definitely not. So two rather uncomfortable energies around the rest of the cards on this tarot table. And I do think I forgot to say this is just tarot, so let me say it now. For fun and entertainment, or my opinion or speculation, just reading energy. Disclaimer in the box below. Let's ask about Pier Paolo and how he feels about Meghan. They were supposed to be best buddies. What does he really think of her? And we've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Ooh, he is regretting this acquaintance. He's wishing he could walk away from it. That would be the card upright. In reverse, no, tainted by association, stuck with this bad energy, this negative energy, the unfortunate acquaintance that he now has with her, that has caused him some unpleasantness in his life. Eight of Cups is very unpleasant energy, painful energy. You'd rather not think about it. You'd rather walk away from it, but he can't. He has tried to walk it back. And that would be Eight of Cups energy. The whole not collaboration, the whole, hey, I found your phone number in my old phone from 5 years ago. Can I come to your show? I desperately need a rebrand. Oh, okay. Let's not tell anyone else and keep it a surprise, because we know they'll all say no. That's my little scenario that's playing in my head. How about Balenciaga then? How do they feel about this little stunt that was pulled? So many stunts in Paris. Knight of Swords in reverse. Very angry. Not thinking it's really dumb, a really stupid thing to do. Knight of Swords upright is clever energy. It's witty and shrewd and quick, light, kind of fast on your feet energy. The Knight of Swords. It's in reverse. What a dumb thing to do. Pier Paolo. My scenario, my imagining, allegedly my speculation. Of course. Cut it. In the cut. Knight of Swords in reverse. Cut it out. Make it go away. How does she feel? Being rumbled like this, being exposed like this. Is she capable of embarrassment, humiliation, shame? Strength card in reverse, possibly. Page of Cups. It's one of those famous moments in Meghan's life, like the Dr. Sophie Chanduka thing, where Harry had to get on the phone to Sophie and say, you need to apologize to Meghan in public. You need to explain that Meghan didn't do anything wrong, and if anyone did anything wrong, you did something wrong. Again, my words, not Harry's. I'm speculating, I'm imagining a scenario. Page of Cups is an apology, getting on the phone to him. You need to apologize for this. Make it better. Make it better. Again, typical MO for Meghan Markle. MO for MM. It's never her fault. She's never done anything wrong, and everyone else must run around and apologize and scramble to fix things. Her hurt feelings. No one else's feelings can be hurt. It's typical of someone who has tendencies towards narcissism, shall we say, in my inexpert opinion, that it's always someone else's fault, and the narcissist is the one who expects an apology, even if the narcissist is the one that has given offense. That's just in general, of course. So, Meghan's career in fashion, the leaked photo of her with a new Vogue person, can't remember her name, Chloe, is it Chloe? Leaked photo recently, much muttering about Meghan getting a cover of one of the glossies any day now. So, how's it going to go? Oh dear, Temperance card in reverse. Not going to go very well. Temperance is about patience. and harmony, and it's beauty and of a certain kind. That sort of angelic energy. It's very beautiful energy, harmonious energy, lovely energy. In reverse, becoming increasingly irate and impatient. I'm getting foot tapping, I'm getting phoning people, shouting at people, why hasn't it happened, make it happen, using her rag over this. She might say things that allegedly she has done previously. For instance, with Ari Emanuel, there's a rumor that she lost her rag with him, shouted, screamed, threw a tantrum, and got struck off his books as a result of that about 18 months ago. Big rumor about that. There have been other stories like that. I'm getting a similar vibe here, that she's going to lose her cool with someone influential that is going to wreck the whole thing. And I know, frustrating, we've all been frustrated with the royals seemingly doing nothing with Harry and Meghan, but Harry and Meghan is quite capable of ruining everything, every opportunity that she gets, given all by herself, if you just give her enough time and you sit quietly and you wait. Patience, temperance, her own intemperate behavior, her own devilish nature, because the opposite of the temperance card is the devil, as I very often say here on this channel. If you allow her to reveal that inner devilish nature of hers, she will undo all the good work that other people have done to give her the opportunities that she, in my opinion, does not deserve at all. An interesting learning. Are we all learning our learns from this? Are we not? She does like to learn her learns, so we are learning some learns too, thanks to the quite remarkable Meghan Markle. That's your reading today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again probably on Wednesday.